What's up, guys? Coach Steven here. Welcome back to the RC FitCast. And with me, as always, my co-host, Casey, the mullet man. Not only does he have a mullet, he's got the mustache too. Casey, you might as well just show him the PBR as well. I mean, you're just rocking the whole classic Joe Dirt looking man. Talk to him.
Got to keep it real, brother. You got to have some fun. We're here. That's what we're supposed to be doing. All right, we're recording this. It's Friday night. We have a special guest coming up. Steven, who do we have on the pod today?
So you know that one song, like Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Give me that?
You know at the beginning, you know how that song goes? Like, oh my God, Becky. We have Becky coming in hot on RC FitCast. But before we introduce her, I want to cover Grinch Games. Grinch Games 2020, we just that just concluded this weekend. It was a great time. Casey, what was your favorite moment from Grinch Games 2020?
So yeah, it happened. Let's give a shout out to Dan. Let's give a shout out to Kevin for actually making this thing happen. We kept it socially distant. We started 8 a.m. sharp. The first heat started at 8:10, and then we had heats every hour on the hour until noon. It was a fantastic event. If athletes, check out the athlete page. Dan uploaded all the videos. You hear Steven and I on the mic there, but fantastic time. It was great to see all the efforts out there. My favorite effort out of all was Heat 1, Event 3, where it was a dead tie, and I almost jumped out of my seat in the announcer table. And it was like, moment. It was like 8:45 in the morning. We had just gotten started, and what a way to start off the day. If you guys haven't seen it, go back, watch Heat 1, watch the finishing of Heat 1, where both teams are hauling ass on the assault bike, and then both judges' hands go up, and then all of a sudden it's just like everyone falls to the ground. Same exact time. It was like time had stopped. Over. By far my favorite. Steven, tell me yours.
Dude, that moment was so hype. I just remember watching. It was Andy and Sean. They were coming back. They were behind. Mm-hmm. And yeah, just the aftermath. Like I said, everybody was laying down. It was a cool moment, and it was really awesome that the first event, the first heat, ended up in a tie. But for me, kind of piggyback off on that event specifically, we kind of talked about it would be interesting if they kind of mixed up the pairing being male woman instead of guy and girl. Mm-hmm. And so my favorite moment was seeing the women such as Jackie and Jody hauling that 75-pound bag. I was like, dude, that is so awesome. And those two girls specifically, because they've been with RC Fit for like a long time. And to see them step up and just manhandle that 75-pound bag, I thought was really awesome. So yeah, that's probably my favorite moment from the Grinch Games.
It was fantastic to see a lot of people stepping up, a lot of newbies coming in and really enjoying their time at RC Fit. And by far, one of the most memorable Grinch Games that we will have, and we have video proof of it. So it's going to be kind of fun to go back and watch and see, like for the newbies to see, how far they're going to come in a year and be hanging out with us. And then really the people that have been with us for a long time and the community that we have, a very tight knit community right now. The people that have been a part of the community for a long time, it's going to be great. They can go back, they can grab screenshots of this, hard work they've been putting in, and they can show it off now. It's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah, all the data has been posted via social media. Mm-hmm. But speaking of women and who've been with RC Fit for a long time, let's get into the guest that we have tonight. Becky Wilberg. Right, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it. I say right, Becky?
Yep.
Okay, we have Becky on the show. And Becky, first, before we even get into anything, the first thing I want to do is cheers. Show me that drink. Cheers, girl. Let's have a good night. All right, Becky. So I don't know much about you. I'm a nighttime person. I've seen you a couple times because I've coached, I think, the mom's class or the 9 a.m. class, maybe once or twice. So this is kind of like an opportunity for not only myself, but the rest of the community to get to know you a little bit more. So you've been with RC Fit for a while. How long have you been with RC Fit? How did your fitness journey begin?
think I started RC Fit in 2016,
Wow,
maybe
weird.
17, but I think it was 16.
I
don't know.
also believe it was 16 because I think we
Okay.
started just about the same. It was very, very similar about the same time we started
Okay.
at RC Fit.
Did you do the grit games?
Yes. Yeah, that
Okay,
was one of
that
my
was like
first.
right when I. Yep, me too.
That
Was
was
that like
one of
an
my
in-house comp?
Yeah, so it was the
Mhm.
Grinch
It was a
games
summer.
Oh,
in the
great.
summertime. So we had we used to have 2 in-house comps, and the Grit
Yeah.
games was it was like 3 months after I had
Summer,
joined.
yeah.
And then and that was my first RC Fit t-shirt, and I think I still have it, pit stains and all, in the in there. But yeah.
So incidentally, so you guys joined around the same time, and like the first, I guess, event, you guys shared that same experience, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Oh,
most
yeah.
definitely.
Awesome.
Becky, how did you find us?
I mean,
what did you do?
my team won, but
Who was on your team? What'd you get? Some Lulu? Like, tell us about it.
Linnell was on my team.
Ooh, Linnell. Okay, Coach Linnell.
I was definitely the weakest link of that. They were all like, "Hey, what's your snatch 1 rep max?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know what a snatch is." And I'm
What
like,
is a
I had to
snatch?
get off of their I had to get off of their message board because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's funny. That's hilarious. But and then Casey, you said, how did you find RC Fit?
Yeah, so Becky, how did you find us?
You have
What
friends that
brought
came?
you in?
Yeah.
Friends, yeah. Some of the ones that they're not there anymore, but yeah, they were like, you should come to CrossFit here. And I was like, no way, I'm not gonna come to CrossFit. I actually did CrossFit in another town. Like I was living in a small town in Richfield, Utah.
Okay.
So I was actually doing a 6-week weight loss challenge, and it was a lot of free weights, and they'd be like, okay, we want you guys to go in and do free weights. And I would be like, I was so bored. I don't do good with that. I need someone coaching me. And I looked over and I saw that there's this room and they were doing movements and everything. And I was like, I want to go to that. So I secretly started going into that class, and I got hooked. And they called it boot camp.
Boot camp. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I hear a lot of those. Were you doing anything
Yeah.
prior to any of this? Like, were you a normal gym goer? Did you play sports in high school or anything like that?
Sports, all grown up. Yep, I was big into sports.
Yeah, what sports? What were your favorites?
Volleyball, basketball, softball, track.
Oh, wow.
it.
Oh, all American over here. Okay.
I did everything I could. Yeah.
I see. That's awesome.
And then I just did I would get attached to whatever was like in my town locally. Like I did Taibo, I did like whatever I could do.
So you always wanted to continue to move. It sounds like your whole life you've been looking, looking for a sport, looking
pretty
for something
competitive.
new. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So wait, are you from Utah?
Yeah. Born and raised in Roy, Utah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean to make it back here. It just happened.
Oh, that's perfect though. Well, with that, with the friends that brought you in, did they bring you into the 9 a.m. class, or is that just
the 9 a.m. class?
Yeah. So
because we all had little kids, so we needed that daycare.
Mm-hmm. True. So you always started at 9 then for the kids. Was it a bigger, like how big was the class when you first started? And was it just all moms? Was there a couple of guys in there? Like what was the whole vibe like? Were they welcoming? Like tell us.
Oh, guys, the mom class or Relief Society.
Is that what you call it?
The best. Yeah. It was big and everybody had tons of kids. My daughter has her first boyfriend through the gym daycare. Like they're still going at it strong.
Really? Well, I mean, with what's been going on, hopefully, we can open it up back again and bring everybody back and have all the moms back and all the kids hanging out again. And how has that affected you since this whole pandemic started? Like we had you guys, I'm sure you had your clique, like you had your daily routine, going to the mom class, dropping off the kids, having a good time, the Relief Society, like you just said, and, gossiping. But now, the kids can't come. I bet you a lot of the moms that, they no longer go. So like, how have you dealt with that?
The classes are small. There's only like 3 of us that were originally like going on to the 9 o'clock classes. They're small.
Yeah, and it's and we see that too. We had some big afternoon classes prior to the pandemic, and then
Mhm.
this happening. Right, it's a really limited people's ability to go out, and especially in the mom class. Right, it's there is a lot of kids, and with the inability to have you know daycare, right? Because it's hard to keep kids separated, right? And
Right. Yeah.
and so it's very good to have you still coming, right? And getting people still to come into the gym. And I guess, how has the gym been beneficial, if you will, to help you get through the pandemic, right? Allowing you maybe as a stress relief, a moment to get away, from the home. Not saying that you want to get away from the home, but like blow off some steam and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, because you make connections with, I mean, at any hour that you go to the gym, you make connections with
Hmm.
those people that are there. You're working hard, so you instantly kind of make a connection with anybody who's in your class. But
Hmm.
some the moms that have kids that are like that were in the daycare, they came because that was their like only out. That was their adult conversations for the
Right.
day. That was where they're like, I'm not just a mom. I'm awesome.
To de-stress a
Look
little
at
bit,
what I just
right?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
It's like to
Yeah.
de-stress. Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.
Speaking of connections, do you still keep in contact with any of those people that first brought you into RC Fit?
Definitely.
You do? That's good. That's good. Um,
Yeah.
I know you said the class sizes are kind of dwindling a little bit because of this whole pandemic. Is there anything in particular that's keeping you to continue to keep coming to the gym?
Um, right before the pandemic started, I went to nursing school. So now I've switched gears from having having the mom class to I work full time now. So just I'm in a whole new world of trying to figure out working and working out and being a mom still. So that's my personal struggle.
In the gym, I mean, probably provides an outlet a little bit to be able to shut off, right?
Mhm.
I know I use the gym personally to go in and, right, the workouts are structured, the coach is there to lead you, and you can almost walk in through the door and shut the mind off for an hour and go in and not have to worry about work or your personal life for just a little bit of time. And I find that very beneficial. So it's good that you're finding structure in your life and being able to, you know, implement the gym in that structure. So it's great to have you continue to come around. That's for sure.
It's hard to struggle all the things in your life. And even, I thought about with nursing school and I was at my highest point in like 2017. And then I was like, okay, my kids are in school. I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to go to nursing school. And now like trying to just find a new gym, Becky, like I'm always like, oh, that's not 2017 Becky, because my goals have changed in the gym and that's great. Like
That is okay.
I can come and it's mentally like a deload. It's where I find I can get back to my friends. Like it's not so much like I was so competitive in 2017 and it's like, and that's okay. That's great.
So that's the
You,
main focus. So it shifted from trying to be super competitive or be like the best to like, I just want to go hang out with my friends, move, de-stress, not
dude,
have to worry about
yeah.
being a mom or whatever, stuff like that. Okay,
Hmm.
I get that. I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And
That's
that's
a
where, yeah, like functional fitness for health and longevity, right? For mental health, physical longevity, and you want to be able to run around with your kids when they're 16, right? You want to still be able to beat them up when they're
Yeah.
16, right?
I
So
still
it's
want to be the cool mom.
the cool mom.
exactly,
That's awesome.
exactly.
I'm glad your goals have changed. I feel like I'm kind of in that transition as well. But I want to kind of shift gears a little bit here. I know Becky, you're spontaneous and pretty outgoing. Now, I kind of wanted to ask you this question. Can you tell us the viewers here, what kind of station you like to work out to?
Booty me down
Booty beat down. Well, tell
all
us about
the
it.
way.
Tell us about it. Why does that make you just like want to just let loose and just have a good time?
I don't know. Okay, so I wouldn't listen to it in my car. anywhere because it's raunchy. But you're like working out and you're like, oh, what? My butt? Let me just get my butt.
You're like, oh, my butt looks a little good while I'm squatting here. I'm gonna take a minute. I don't even care about the time. I'll just maybe snap a picture or something, put it on Instagram. I like
Everybody wants to look hot.
No, you're right.
Like,
You're 100% right.
I remember running back when, I don't know, any song, and I'd be running past McDonald's. I was like, oh, yo, get your McDonald's. Well, I'm running. I'm going to look sexy. And there'd be like a song going on. And maybe I didn't. And maybe they're just like, look at that girl. She's barely lifting her legs, but you're moving it. And you're like, yeah, I feel it.
Is
in
that
your mind,
vibe?
you look great. You feel great.
Sometimes I will be like, I do another rep. And a song will come on and I'll be like,
you're like, hold
okay,
on, though.
like maybe I could, but
it's that second wind under yourself. You know what I mean?
it's that music.
It's that booty me down rally in the middle of a wad.
It takes out your inner girl that can do stuff.
So does the mom class, do they have like their own station that only they listen to all the time?
Only if I'm there.
It's
okay.
you.
So when coaches would be like, what station do you want to, not you, and they'd point to me and wouldn't let me choose the station because they know what I'm going to choose, right?
You're out there. What? Aren't
and
you? Aren't all the moms on the same?
I'm like, today only.
You're like, I'm trying to work out. Okay, I'm not trying to compete. I'm just trying to work out and have a good time. Shake my butt a little bit.
Kevin always gets mad at me now because I put my own earbuds in. I'm like, listen to whatever you want. I'm gonna put my own earbuds in. I'm gonna listen to what I need to listen to.
Oh, that's hilarious. Speaking of coaches and booting me down, I'm actually gonna shift gears for a second here. I'm gonna pass the mic over to McKenna because I do know McKenna coaches you a lot.
Hey, Coach McKenna. Welcome to the RC Fit
Coach McKenna
podcast.
I'm so excited to be on here. This is so exciting. I get to be with one of my favorite people of all times, Becky.
Hey.
Becky, what's your most favorite trait about Coach Kenna's coaching style?
So you have to say that again. It cut out.
Oh, okay. What's your most favorite trait about Coach Kenna?
She will be like, less talking, more working. So she will make me, and she always says, it's your world. I'm just living in it.
It's true. Listen, I just want you guys in there working hard and doing what you feel like is best for you. And I'm here for you guys. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you guys definitely make it. And but seriously, I'm just here for whatever you guys need. And so I want to make it the best class I can for you. So I appreciate that.
Also, McKenna lets me whine.
I'm a
big whiner and complainer. As soon as we warm up, I'm like, what am I doing? I don't want to be here. I hate CrossFit. This is so stupid. And McKenna's like, just listen, and lets me go. And then the buzzer goes off. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And I get into it. So she just lets me get to that point.
I feel like it's probably because I actually relate to you on a whole nother level. Like, you could ask Casey, when he's coaching me, I'm doing what Becky does to me. So it's like, oh, it's just karma, full circle.
It's pretty bananas when I'm coaching in the afternoons and I have both Shelby, my girlfriend, and then McKenna in the class. And all they want to do is just...
It is
I'm telling them to do arm crosses and they're like, right. And they're just not even trying. And they're just dragging.
Me and Shelby are like the Becky and Sandy. It's how it is. So, okay, we've talked kind of about the booty me down station, right? So have we talked about Becky's dream though? What is Becky's ultimate dream? If Becky could make a world,
people.
I'm not telling people. You're telling people. There's a difference. Becky's dream job. Let's talk about it.
If I could make my butt cheeks go doot, 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 doot,
Yes.
I'll do it.
The ultimate twerker. And the thing is like, we've talked about it, the 9 a.m. We're like, hey, we're all in here together. We might as well, have a little bit of fun. We've talked about possibly putting together like a twerk class. I mean,
right.
Listen, functional fitness and working out, it's fine. It's practically Zumba.
Shocked. I am
practically
shocked.
Zumba.
You are?
I'm a little bit shocked, but you know what? I think Coach Linnell may be one of the first ones to sign up.
He can come
for this class. Let me just put that out there. Shout out to Linnell.
But if he's really good, he's out.
Oh, I was gonna say he would probably be like the best one in there. Like Linnell has a weird gift when it comes to that. But Becky would bring the energy. Like Becky's all about it.
So maybe Becky, Saturday.
I just say in my next life.
I say in this life.
I'm going to be in the video in the front with people behind me.
Yeah, of
course. Booty me downing.
Becky's world. We're just the backup dancers for Becky and her beautiful twerking.
Yep.
So I'm going to wrap it up on my side. I'm going to pass it back over to Steven, who actually knows how to talk on a camera and doesn't put like all this pressure on me. Just out of nowhere. Had no idea. Sorry, you guys. So, but Becky, I'm looking forward to our class on Monday. You better be there.
So it sounds like you, McKenna here is going to put together like a twerk class. You guys got a class in session. If Linnell signs up, man, Casey, you know what that means. Me and you got to do it. I feel like anytime there's something going on, any sort of, I don't know, funny things, it's always me and you getting ourselves into trouble somehow.
Got to be there. Got to get kind of crazy just a little bit.
Becky, you're teaching it to us, though. So McKenna's going to teach it to you, and then you have to teach it to us.
Okay.
Is that fair?
It might be in the next life.
Why the next life?
No.
This life.
We'll give you 6 months, and then you'll be running the class.
6 months prepare, and then you'll be good.
Okay.
Becky, any other things that you're doing to keep yourself sane during this whole entire pandemic? I know you're coming to the gym. Your goals have changed, but is there anything else that you're doing? Are you like any, I don't know, exercising, doing any sort of exercising, eating differently, picking up new hobbies? What's going on?
Like I said, I'm kind of in a little transition trying to figure my life out right now because I just started work. As soon as like the pandemic started, that's when I started becoming a nurse. So like I'm growing as a nurse in this pandemic.
What a time to even start that transition, right? Like, man.
I had like an older nurse complain to me the other day and I was just like, oh, that's all like I really know. So.
Well, I mean, thank you for being on the forefront of this whole entire thing, being a health worker and being in that space and doing what you can to help out.
I get COVID tested twice a week, so don't come around me at the gym and be like, I'm good.
I mean, how are the nostrils? How are the nostrils after getting assaulted like that every so often?
I'm pretty used to it.
Do you cry? Do you cry a little bit when I get tested? I mean, I've had it, but like when I get tested, I get my left eye will water, and then I'll shed just a tear, just one, and it'll come right on down, and that's it. How about you?
I have to have someone hold me from behind and like hug me, comfort me, and I just go. And then in front of one time we had the National Guard in front of everybody. I said the worst swear words in the world. It was embarrassing. Oh. Very vulgar. Swear words. If you've been in a class,
what were the words,
you know
Becky?
The one.
Becky, what were the words? Say them right now.
No.
Say it. Yep. Dan's gonna have to edit them out. Just do it. What are the words?
Let us know. It'll be fine.
And it was this young kid. I'm like, see? I'm like, oh. So the next time I was like, wait. I've got to think of a better word. I can't swear. And I'm like, well, bananas. And I'm like, bananas. Doesn't give the same effect.
No, it doesn't.
From one extreme to banana.
I was trying to keep it clean. I was trying to prepare myself and keep it clean.
Oh, man.
What would someone who doesn't swear say?
Bananas, I guess, apparently, right?
Bananas is like, when I really hate something, sometimes I go, "Oh, that was really neat."
That was bananas. Safe
Can
word,
you think of a
sometimes
swear word?
bananas.
What is your swear word when you don't want to swear? Because I've tried to be like
Oh my
shag or
heck.
Snickers or
Fetch.
something, and I'm just always like,
I don't know.
Let the record show I just swear. Straight out.
I do too.
Fully accepted.
Ask my kids.
That's okay.
They're like, why are you and Dad fighting?
You're
We're
like,
not
no,
fighting.
We're
Is your
we're
mom saying
adults
the F
talking to each
word?
other.
we're just having an adult conversation.
Adults having adult conversations.
Yeah.
What was that? Say it again.
Is it gonna go? Beep,
Yo, Dan.
beep, beep,
Edit that
beep,
out,
beep.
Dan.
Every time I get done with workout, I'm like, CrossFit. I fucking hate CrossFit. So stupid. Functional fitness. Functional fitness.
And then you're right back at it the next day, right?
Yeah.
Becky, one last time before we let you
Yes.
go, where can people find you on the social medias? Do you have any last words before we part ways here?
You guys, is it to promote
Promote
functional
you.
fitness?
No, promote you.
We're here for you.
I don't want no more friends.
Get more followers. Become an influencer.
What?
Come on.
I will when I'm twerking in the front.
Yeah, in this life, you're gonna be the twerk choreographer you're teaching
you guys,
us.
You know what my goal is?
What's your goal?
I'm like mom mode. I want my
Okay.
15-year-old, 14-year-old to think I'm cool. He thinks he's embarrassed by me. That was my goal, to be cool. To be
And
cool. I'll look at my husband. I'm like, we're cool. What the hell is his problem?
you're the cool parents, right?
It's cool. He doesn't think so. And
Hey,
I'm like, whatever. People
Becky-
think I'm cool as that.
That's the
Becky,
goal.
promote yourself here. Get
You
more
guys
followers.
think I'm cool, right?
I think you're cool. Why do you think
guys,
you're here?
come to the mom's class.
Come to the mom's
Relief
class.
Society mom's
9
class.
a.m.
Drop your kids off right now because you can't come. But if you want to feel welcome,
Mom's
9
class.
o'clock is the time to come.
9 o'clock, mom class, booty me
Every
down.
class is actually really welcoming, but 9 o'clock class, if you are a mom,
And on that note, Becky, here we go. What would you like to say to people that, maybe haven't heard about the gym or maybe have heard about the gym and are questioning about the gym? What would you like to say? Like a nice clip. What would you like to say to them to bring them on into RC Fit?
Just the other day when I was complaining after the workout, I said, oh, you know what's worse than CrossFit? Any other workout, because working out sucks. But if you're going to do a workout, come to CrossFit because it will kick your ass.
Kick your ass and
hard.
Have you coming back for more.
Matter what. Every day, there's never a day that I'm like, oh, that was pretty easy. Every day is death.
Exactly.
Every day is death, and CrossFit is where you go to die. Let's do it. I enjoy it. Becky, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And one more time, where can we find you at 9 o'clock? Where at?
RC Fit.
RC Fit.
It's
RC
hard
Fit.
for us who have been there for a long time.
The OGs, it is
OGs.
RC Fit.
The OGs.
Yeah,
all right,
hard.
Becky. Thank you again so much. We'll see you. I'm going to tune in. I know McKenna coaches at 9, so I'm going to stop by the 9 a.m. class, not because Kenna's there, but because you're there, and I want you to teach me how to twerk.
Okay.
All right, Becky. Thank you again so much. All right, guys. Next week, we do have somebody very special that's going to be joining us on the RC Fit cast. It's somebody that Casey was talking to, Event 1, Heat 1, Andy. Andy will be joining us on the next week's RC FitCast. If you guys have any questions for him, please let us know in the comments below, or let us know in the gym. We'll be sure to ask him. And I can't wait to pick his brain apart and just talk about some like competitive stuff, man. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be great to hear his journey of functional fitness, right? Where he started 12 years ago, where he is now. I know. Whether it be a year, 2 years ago now, he finished in his age group top 200. And, I was a certified judge through CrossFit at that time. So I was able to judge him through his entire workouts of his masters for the game. So it was, that was, I believe, right before you showed up there at the gym, Steven. But so Andy, heavy hitter, nationwide, worldwide heavy hitter. but going to be really, really interesting to, like you said, pick his brain, talk about maybe injuries, talk about maybe
he's made a shift in his life.
Yeah, maybe like the shift between competitiveness and health, right? Using this functional fitness to better yourself in the long term, right? This is a daily thing. You don't need to wreck yourself 1 month over the next. So it's going to be very, very interesting and fun to talk to this guy.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something to tune in for. I can't wait. So make sure, please let us know what questions you guys have. And this is going to be RC Fit signing out. But before we do, Casey, talk to these kids. What do they got to do?
Hey, everybody, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you subscribe to the podcast. Give us a like, give us a 5-star rating, continue to comment and share with your fabulous fitness friends and those who aren't quite yet convinced to jump into this fitness pool with us. I mean, come on, jump into the deep end. Trust me, we'll teach you how to swim. We'll do this together, friends. I appreciate you guys listening. Steven, take us away.
RC FitCast signing off.